5 key changes you need to be aware of towards becoming compliant with the new General Data Protection Regulations. Are you a business which provides products or services to EU citizens? From May 2018, the rules are changing, and the personal data range has been redefined and broadened to include personal details such as IP addresses. But that's not all. Even as a future member state outside of the EU, UK firms could face fines up to 20 million or 4% of global turnover, whichever is higher for data protection breaches. In this video, we'll show you 3 of the first steps you can take on how to get up to speed with the new General Data Protection Regulations and save your business from crippling fines and your reputation. First, let's start by looking at the key changes. Number 1. Consumer consent. It's imperative that all data requests are met with explicit consent, and sensitive data requests need to be expressed as such. Number 2. Appointing a data protection officer. In some cases, firms will need to appoint a data protection officer, and they must show they are experts in their practical application and knowledge of data protection law. Firms will be allowed to outsource this function to a suitable provider. Number 3. Privacy impact assessments. Data controllers will be required to carry out frequent assessments to analyse the risk and impact of data breaches on behalf of the firm's data subjects. Number 4. Right to be forgotten. When a firm no longer has the need to store data on their subjects for either data processing or legal reasons, all data subjects have the right to be forgotten. Number 5. Data processors' responsibilities. Data processors will be responsible for data breaches, and there will need to be a contract between them and data controllers stipulating the legal obligations and responsibilities accordingly. Now, let's look at the first 3 steps towards GDPR compliance. First, awareness. Check to see if your policies, procedures and data security measures are up to date and considerate of the enhanced requirements and compatible with your industry or organisation. Second, assess. Assess the security procedures currently in place, and in particular the protection of sensitive and high-risk data and who has access. In order to make sure you're compliant and remain compliant, regularly update your security procedures. Third, encryption. To prevent public data leaks and managing authorised access, encryption is a suitable method of mitigating the risks according to the legislation. At Asterisk, we're on hand to provide your firm with a helpful overview of the forthcoming GDPR. And as leading providers of digital security solutions, we can also assess your current security preparedness and provide you with encryption as a way of mitigating the risks of public data leaks. And finally, if watching this on YouTube, please click below to go to our blog, where you can read this article and download the ICO's 12 steps to ensure you're ready for GDPR ahead of the May 25th, 2018 deadline.